When's the last time I forgot to take a key? It's been years. Oh, here it is, finally. 7 max health for a random rare relic is at least worth considering. Maximum of 3 elites. Path that looks something like this is pretty good. Shop after fighting 3 elites is very likely to be valuable. There is no option for early shop. There's also fire, elite, shop, fire, fire. You have to choose really early which one you want to do, though. Random rare relic could be anything. Could be a pocket watch, could be an old coin, could be all sorts of nonsense. Hey there, Woody in the hoodie. Looks like your cheer probably went through. 1,000 bits. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you don't have the 1,000 bits anymore, then it definitely went through. What's my thought process for boss swap into Snecko as Watcher? You want to take fewer cards. Ideally, you're looking for things like Wheel Kick and Wallop and Ragnarok. You'll still want things like Talk to the Hand and Rushdown and Mental Fortress. The scaling powers you still want to grab. But less of the basic attacks. Some important early ones are still worth it, though. Don't ignore things like Crush Joints or Bowling Bash just because they cost 1. Swivel is very good. Yes, highly recommend Swivel. Oh, that's a cool one, Heligonian. An Binding of Isaac style Chaos Relic, meaning that relics no longer obey rarities. I think I've even seen that implemented via a different mod. One of the old mod pack things. I think it would also be cool if there were certain relics that just appeared in every pool normally, or that had overlapping pools. That'd be neat too. Alright, let's take the random rare relic. I think this is pretty strong. And we'll be 1 rare deeper into the pool, even if we don't get something immediately useful. But we do, in fact, get Pocket Watch. And with Pocket Watch, I think fighting 3 elites should be very easy. Let's start with 2 combats and an event. We're going to get to this rest site. Elite, 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 and then shop. Good call from the chat. So dual cast would leave them with 7. Don't have a better option, right? Triple strike doesn't get a kill. We can only trust in dual cast. Come on. Damn it, dual cast. You failed me. No other way to play that turn, I don't think. It's just how it is. Recycle is quite interesting with Pocket Watch, but I might want to just take something that has output right now. Cold Snap. So that we don't lose health in the next fight. We're a bit better set up. With Pocket Watch, we're taking an early Streamline, definitely. Or a Sunder, or a Doom and Gloom. Not that we don't take those early anyway. No, Nitrous Oxide. If we had taken Boss Swap, then I think we would be encountering the Pocket Watch as well, somewhere along the run. But starting with the Pocket Watch and encountering the Pocket Watch somewhere are definitely different things. So go Cold Snap. Actually, that was probably Zap, defend, Cold Snap. That's fine, though. we can just triple strike next turn. Double strike, even. But by not playing the Lightning Orb first, I remove Dual Cast as an option. Should be a little slower there. It's early, but I almost never don't want a hologram. I think Tempest could be okay too, maybe with Pocket Watch. A way to make multiple Lightning Orbs at the same time. Hey there, Girthy Radish. If your music sounds off, kind of warbly, like you're listening to it through an old recording or something, it's an audio glitch related to Twitch, and you can usually fix it by refreshing the stream. Press F5 on your browser, or just refresh via some way, or start and stop the stream. And that'll usually fix it. If it keeps happening repeatedly, then that usually means your internet connection is not able to keep up with the stream. Yeah, you can, and to help with that, you can turn off low latency mode. You can also try a lower bitrate. Okay, our event turned out to be a combat. Maybe that means we take another event. With Pocket Watch, I see no reason not to just triple defend against Jawworm. We should be able to perfect this fight. Go Zap, Cold Snap, Dual Cast. Dual Cast. Good work. We get a good potion, a really good potion, actually. This upgrades all cards in hand. Well, with Pocket Watch, I can have 8 cards in my hand. And here's the Sunder. Sounds like taking on this elite shouldn't be any problem at all. So yeah, let's take an event, because we're set for the elite fight now. It's a shot. Not exactly what we wanted, but not horrible. Beam Cell is reasonable. We can also just afford to remove here. I do like the idea of remove and move on. Especially with the Cold Snap added, I don't mind losing a strike at all. We do commit to that shop. So yeah, let's not spend all our money. Who knows? Perhaps we would not have drawn the Thunder on this turn if I hadn't removed Strike. It's possible. Entirely possible. Is this Defend Hologram Strike? Or do I skip a card for Pocket Watch? I think I'd play 3. Because with their health reduced, it shouldn't matter what I draw. Yeah. Not a bad compile driver. Not a horrible steam barrier either, actually. I think I'd rather squeeze a compile driver in. Gives us good reason to pick up a Doom and Gloom or even a Fusion. And let's have Sunder upgraded all the time. It's an important first one. Classic. Thunder loves to get drawn on turn 1 in this fight. That's alright, we can just block pot and play it. I'm cool with that. Then we get to draw lots of cards next turn. Probably 2 strikes here. And 1 block. Draw that. A hollow Cold Snap, which is just as good as Defend Strike, except that I have an extra Frost Orb. So let's do that. Hologram Cold Snap here. And that should be all we need to take for the rest of this fight. Prob. Begone. All robots. And there it is, the big money. We get the old coin after all, so the shop will be loaded. Excellent. So yeah, I believe if we had boss swapped, this is where we would be getting the pocket watch, is after the first elite. Understrike, huh? Don't think so. You know, with the skim, I don't mind a deadweight card. Or rather, with the pocket watch, I don't mind a deadweight card. So we could take a skim here. I also don't hate leap. Just adding some decent block to the deck. Would I have gone for that elite without pocket watch, though? Yeah, that's the question. And depending on the boss swap, could be a very difficult first elite indeed. I'm going to take this skim, but we should probably pick up a block card at some point. Worth thinking about. A little bit of a rough start. It's all good, though. Currently taking one. One is none. Thunder there wasn't lethal because we had weakened, by the way. Focus Potion. That's pretty good. 2 focus for 1 fight can definitely make life easier. And you know what's a good block card? Freaking Glacier. Sweet. Solves our issue of wanting a block card and more Frost Jet. Yeah, who needs Leap? Who needs Regal Pillow? Will this run want a Regal Pillow? Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. With all this money, it feels like I can buy a different source of healing anyway. All right, Mr. Nubbard is here. It's not a bad blessing. We upgrade the Compiled River, the Zap, and the Glacier, so I can play all 3 this turn. If Compiled draws Sunder, we're in a bit of an odd spot, though. Good. Let's make Frost up to be evoked. If we can just play Sunder twice, we'll have an easy fight. If we can't, we'll see. We can't. Bummer. In fact, we drew pretty much Bupkis here. These are all the cards we want. These are all the cards we don't. Tough. Rigo Pillow, come back. Playing pretty much any skill will only serve to make Nob angrier. So it feels like our best bet is just play 3 strikes and then win. Skim. into Glacier might help, but we're just as likely to brick the Sunder, and then what? Why do we want Frost in front? So that if I draw Cold Snap, we can just get some more block. Basically. Cold Snap would have meant 5 extra block here. Whereas it wouldn't have been a kill if we had the Lightning in front. I guess with guaranteed Sunder next turn, we can just play triple defend. Which will block a very small amount. Might as well. We saved 2 health compared to playing nothing there. See, I knew I didn't want Regal Pillow. Regal Pillow, go away again. Be gone. All the healing of the Regal Pillow, but with none of the requirement that I do an action that I don't want to do, i.e. resting. This is either Lega or Sentries. We never need to rest. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, did we take the Claw? Hell no. Not with Pocket Watch. I'll take a Reinforced Body and I'll like it. Thank you very much. I am considering upgrading Zapper Dualcast here. So that we have a 0-cost card we can use. Zap in particular against Hexaghost would be pretty nice. Then we can upgrade Hollow at the next rest site. But yeah, let's go with Zap first. Definitely going to want some more oomph against Hexaghost. Alright, I'm willing to take 5 on this turn. I am. Perfect. Just reinforced for 20 block. Pass the turn. Hopefully a Lightning Orb hits the front one here. Hopefully. Thank you. Then we can Sunder to kill, plus play Glacier. And Cold Snap. Keep drawing 8 per turn. We should be in the clear here. Great fight. We only took 5. Now we have a Strike dummy. Cards that say Strike do 3 more damage. That definitely will help us kill Hexaghost. So would a Creative AI, I suppose, enabling us to create a random power each turn. It's also decent with the Pocket Watch, because you spend your whole turn playing it, and you draw more cards next turn. I'm down. Let's do it. Could be a card that's just for the later game, but with, again, with the Pocket Watch. Picking cards for the later game. Totally acceptable. What if we made this into a Blizzard deck? Interesting. Pantograph and Waffle are both here. Capacitor is kind of interesting, too. Had I taken Barrage, the Capacitor would look really good. Isn't the boss Hexaghost? Yes. Yes, it is. If I was going to remove a card, I think it would be Defend, because we have a Strike Dummy. Thinking about something like Beam Cell, Blizzard remove. Blizzard is a wizard. I like that. Kind of weird to buy a Blizzard unupgraded, but I could believe in it here. We have just enough to get started, and we can cycle the deck pretty quickly. We've got Hologram, too. Yeah, there's definitely some power to Blizzard here. Wouldn't rely on it as an area solution, but we have Sunder, too, actually. So that's kind of a nice compliment. Could do Panto remove. Remove the pants. Or we could do Capacitor Lantern remove. I have mixed feelings about Lantern, because the more energy I have on turn 1, the more likely I am to break the Pocket Watch on turn 1. Which I don't usually want to do. Lamguin, you have some good news to share? Well then, yeah, why don't we have a moment of positivity? Dear Twitch chat, what's good in your life? What's recently happened that's brought a smile to you? Whether it be something simple like a good meal that you enjoyed, or something huge like yourself or someone close to you buying a house or getting married. Either way, now is the perfect time to type your delightfulness in chat. I'll read it aloud and we can spread some love around. Chunt is eating delicious pizza. I wish I was doing that. Kilthanis loves their new job. Nice stuff. Fat Camels got engaged last week. Lurp is in a wonderful D&D group and it makes him happy. Good stuff. Killer Sheep is 2 weeks away from finishing their bachelor's degree and starting a new job. Eternally Luna, their wife is pregnant with their first. Well done. Spark Spice says, my boyfriend and I bought a house and moved in 2 weeks ago. Congrats to you and yours. Young Rhino enjoying the afternoon off of work? Heck yeah. RV Marcelo says, I like programming card games. Well, ain't that a thing? Rospy Game says, I implemented weather in the game that I'm making, and it's super satisfying and makes it look way better. That's awesome. Sometimes just a layer of visual polish really transforms the feeling of a game in such a fantastic way. Moten Skiat just happy to have survived another day. Mr. Nemo got to visit Toronto. It's a delightful place. Been there a few times. Amber Autumn Faybrook says, someone close to me did get married. Well, congrats to them. Faintly Original got a raise at work last week. Bornin's spouse got a job. Bubba Doon guy passed their driving test last month. For a long time coming. Well done. I failed the driving test the first time I took it. Apparently you're supposed to go the school zone speed limit even if it's the middle of the summer. Didn't know that the first time. Giraffe says, I left a toxic job, which is why I'm able to tune in live for once. Well, welcome. And congrats. Tupert says, life is currently a mess, but hoping it gets better. Here's to you, Tupert. The Chosen DK says, my sisters each had their first kid. Congrats to them. Lord Snow got good medical results recently. There's Lamguin. Lamguin says, I quit my job over the weekend and interviewed for a new one that will pay better. Tomorrow is your follow-up interview that's a full day of paid work. Well, good luck on the interview. And hey, worst case scenario, you get at least 1 day of pay and a little bit of job experience. But yeah, good luck. Do we really need a self-repair with Pantograph and Meal Ticket? I kind of doubt it. I like Go for the Eyes. It's a good card for later game. Another thing that will eventually want an upgrade, but Doesn't have to have one. Abigail is getting consistent on exercising 5 days a week. Nice. Nyan says, I just like vanilla ice cream. Well, ain't that a thing? Good stuff. The Barnacles going to the Minnesota State Fair this weekend. Norbert Noodle adopted 2 kittens. St. Deli made it to 27. Happy birthday. Black Dragonfly says, D&D with my college buddies was so much fun last night. Nice. D&D with friends could be one of the best times of all. Kuriuiap recently broke their personal rotating streak record with 9 in a row. That's an awesome achievement. Well done. Legalopolis excited for a consistent gym routine. Happy birthday to Akramas as well. Spack finished a bachelor thesis a month ago. Well done. Roquin celebrating the kiddo starting kindergarten. Finally, someone to take them off your hands. Can we upgrade Beam Cell here, by the way? Although I'm open-minded to the idea of upgrading Blizzard being correct. Locomotive got 8 hours of sleep. That sounds helpful. Wixelpick says, parts for my custom fight stick that I'm building are starting to ship. Custom fight stick. That's cool. Ivy Liner says, last weekend I attended the wedding of 2 of my friends. It was the first gay wedding that I've attended, and as a member of the community, it was very special to me. That's heartwarming. So glad those 2 were able to celebrate their love. Magic Banjo says, after working hard for a year, I've lost 42 pounds. Holy heck. MSC Well, thanks for the Prime sub in 7 months. Eastman broke the 9-to-5 cycle. Heck yeah, me too. Bufaniel expecting their first child around Christmas. Don't forget to get some wrapping paper. Russ Spears says, my wife just hit her first huge order for her cake business. You're going to make a lot of dough. Knifes Out says, we're starting a new school year. Excited to teach the first-year college students. Whitestone just excited to have managed to get out of bed. Sometimes that's the hardest thing of all. Intrellis lost 6 kilos this summer. Well done. Amber Autumn Faye Brook mastered Ascension 2 yesterday. Also nicely done. I think I'm using Focus Potion in this fight. We have a really solid defense, but our damage is a little bit on the slow side, depending on what the creative AI gives us. So I'm going to invest this potion for a bit of security here. It's a pretty good one, though. Storm. This might be Storm Glacier Beam Cell. Argit Splarg says, I'm finally almost up to the DLC in my Elden Ring run, which I started back when the DLC dropped. No longer a fast gamer? That's okay. As I get further and further into adulthood, I do increasingly find myself interacting with things in fragmented pieces over long periods of time. It's not a bad way to enjoy things, stuff like shows or books. Or games. Paradox is moving and found a good house. Nice. Sabarin says it's my orientation week for college and everything's been great. That's also awesome. Yeah, I'm going to play Storm here. We'll take 15. That's fine. We have lots of health. Jeff Digg says, my 8-month-old slept all the way through the night 5 nights in a row. Yeah, that's worth celebrating. Yikes. Yikes is all I have to say. Stalker says, I just opened my very own solo psychologist clinic. No clients yet, but I'm hopeful. Good luck. Not Rock Glacier, huh? Perhaps I just tank the hit then, go Beam Cell Sunder here? Rushing down the boss does seem correct. Again, we have plenty of health to spare. Space of Diamonds broke out of their reading slump and finished Crime and Punishment. Zephyr says, I've recently started learning skateboarding as a 30-plus-year-old adult. I never did it before, but always wanted to as a kid. Hey, it's never too late to make your child self proud. Want to do what? Zap? Next turn I can just go Beam Cell, go for the Ice Sunder again, although that means again tanking a bunch of damage to the face. No, we should go Cold Snap. Zap. Stop there for Pocket Watch. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. GG. Wumbo Turtle says, I've saved enough to leave my job and publish my own book and audiobook. Hey, that's really cool. Here's hoping to your success. Argot's Blarg says, I still haven't been spoiled about a couple huge games that came out recently. But did you know that Darth Vader wears black? Echo Form seems kind of cool, but do I have the energy for all that? Who cares? It's Echo Form. The Electro could give us a nice AoE option for Act 2. Currently, we have the Thunder Blizzard thing going on, though. That might actually cut it. Valka says, I just wanted to let you know that you got me into this amazing game again. Well, rest in peace to your free time. Core Surge could do some stuff here, too. I'm liking an Echo Form. Actually, Echo Form works really well with Blizzard because you can, on early turns, double the orb generation, which also helps you block, and then later on you can double the Blizzard. So you get effectively quadruple Blizzard damage with Echo Form because you double the orbs and then you double the damage later. It's kind of a big deal. And then Velvet Choker appears. You know, I don't actually hate Velvet Choker in this position, although it really seems like you would want to hate Velvet Choker in this position. We have lots of very expensive cards. Velvet Choker goes perfectly fine with Pocket Watch. If we're playing 3 or less, then we're also necessarily playing 6 or less. But you want to be able to play more than that sometimes. We've got some cards that will really, they'll make breaking that turn limit worth it. It also provides immediate energy, and I really struggle to see how we get to play these big expensive cards if I don't have at least some energy. Fourth energy lets us hologram Sunder, hologram Creative AI, skim into Echo Form or Creative AI or Sunder. These are all important things. Removing 2 cards could definitely help, but drawing all our big expensive cards on the same turn doesn't actually help us very much. I think this is a good opportunity for us to take the Velvet Choker. This definitely could limit our upper end in some ways. We can't take Mummified Hand and then get ridiculous from there. However, We are going to be able to do some pretty good things still, I believe. I do like the idea of hitting a whole bunch of upgrades. If we take a bunch of combats, we can heal at the shop and get a remove. Or maybe something else. Maybe potions. That'll prep us for this elite. And then from there, we can either upgrade a bunch of times, or we can opt for even more elites. Something like this. Seems hard to imagine I would want to go for the Burning Elite. Sure, we'll want that heal. The Echo Form counts double for the Choker. That's correct. So sometimes it's not good. But sometimes it is. I'd like to find Glacier now. Thank you. Be a better thing to do first. Or in the clear. Do dual cast into Sunder. Then even play Zap afterwards. That sounds great. Play a few more attacks here. Break the Pocket Watch. Quite a clean fight overall. Great fight. That was 0 damage. Barrage Plus. That's also a good way to do lots of damage. Can I share my thoughts on how to avoid wanting to play Echo Form all the time when drawn? In this case, it was a question of, do I actually need the Echo Form in play to soundly defeat the enemy before me? And the answer is no. I just need my Frost Orbs. We don't need to double cards to defeat Shelled Parasite, but we do need doubled cards to defeat the Bronze Automaton. So while it's not worth taking 10 damage or so to play it against Parasite, it is worth taking 10 or so to play it against the boss. Because that fight would be longer and needs a higher power spike overall. Let's see. Glacier Reinforced, huh? No Sunder? Not yet. That's fine. Now I'm mostly looking to mitigate as much damage as possible. Although getting robbed is also not ideally on the menu here. Okay, not scary. And here's why. Thunder says hello. Let's kill you. Get him, Blizzard. Steam Barrier can help us get these expensive powers down. Normally, I wouldn't really like it. With the free upgrade, it's definitely adequate. I'm gonna grab that. A small amount is fine. Again, Echo Form goes away because I'm not willing to take the damage up front here. No, I'm not. Beam Cell, Compile, Glacier. Go for the eyes. Take 2 more. Perfect meal ticket range, actually. Ideal. I wish White Noise was good here, but with our limited card count, a card that's 2 cards in 1 is definitely a tough sell. With Blizzard being one of our attempts at offensive scaling, I also don't like Storm here. We want more Frost, not more Lightning. So I'll skip Storm. What do you got, Shop? A full heal, eh? Cool-Headed makes Frost, and I can afford another remove alongside. That's not bad. Be nice to be able to get the Preserved Insect or something, but I don't mind. No, I don't mind much. These defends are trash. They should go. Uh-oh. Time to spin the wheel. Could be anything. Could be a stab. Could even be a free relic. The boot. Thanks. Thanks for that. Oh boy. Okay, this is where Blizzard is our long-term plan? Alright. Good luck to us. Play the creative AI? I guess so. Seems iffy to me. Take 5, nerd. Okay, we could play Echo Form. Oh yeah, we can actually. Hologram Sunder here. Let's play the Echo Form. We even get 8 draws next turn. Woody in the Hoodie, thanks for the Prime sub and the 6 months of support. How do I want this to work? Like double Glacier, we power up the Blizzard. Double Glacier, single Beam Cell, stop there. And then I can maybe double Blizzard next turn to wipe out the minions. I don't like that idea. Terrifying. Spooky. Not actually that bad, though. We can double Blizzard. Steam Barrier, go for the eyes, dual cast. We don't take that much. He's going to go to 12 by 3. We're going to block for at least 20. Doesn't seem like any of the potions save me that much. I guess getting reinforced could help. So strike, steam barrier, dual cast. Guess that's pretty good, right? We block for 8 plus 10, 22. We take 14. Take 14 here. Not ideal, but not horrible. Let's see how this 5th potion would help that much. BGOP, thanks for the 750 bits. Is Defrag better than Steam Barrier? No. Steam Barrier blocks 8. Defrag only blocks 4. This turn. Why would we play that? Yeah, we're limited to 6 cards here, so I can't also play the Defrag. Otherwise, I would do, you know, Defrag, Zap, dual cast here, but we're cut short a little bit. And that's okay. We get a data disk. Now we just have one focus. That's excellent news. Can also take a freaking hyper beam. We want a quick way to kill stuff. Does seem like a nice back pocket thing to have. I also dig the rebound here. I'm a big fan of rebounds. We'll lose the power pots. No, power pot's good in the boss fight. No, we need stuff that's not the boss fight, though. We can rest later if we wish. I did want to upgrade a ton. Upgrading the creative AI seems particularly good, so it's a bit easier to play. Upgrading Blizzard seems really important, actually, so that it works. Let's do that. We need some AoE damage. We need it fast. Let's go with Blizzard Plus. It's got the juice. Should make sure she'll buff strength next turn. I guess that's actually fine. Yeah, knock yourself out. Have and. Let's see. 4 plus 13 plus 48 is not enough, right? 17 plus 48, not quite. Too short, though. Very close to a kill. Oh, boot. We're 1 short. Even worse. Dang it. Dang it, boot. Gosh dang it. Wow. Okay, well that seems good in a deck with a Blizzard Plus and a data disk. Do we want a Glacier Plus? Of course we do. Amazing. Simply spectacular. This path. Elite Fire, Elite Fire. Versus Fire Elite. Or just Elite Elite. Yeah, wait, this path is better. Yeah, that's better. Let's go here. Akabeko makes our first attack do 8 more damage. Surprisingly good with Blizzard, hilariously, because now Blizzard does 8 damage to all of them. How quaint. Unfortunately, that still won't let Sunder get a kill here, will it? Not quite. So maybe I should Swift Potion. As we'd really like basically any other attack at this point. Yeah, let's use the Swift Potion here. Might be able to do a bit better. Yes, with a strike, we're better. Doesn't it kill Red Slaver? No. No, it doesn't. Because the Sunder's only 32 real damage. But with the help of the strike, it does kill the Red Slaver. 17 plus 32 is 51. Or 49. Still gets there. Math. And I can go Glacier, go for the Ice, Steam Barrier, Blizzard for 6. I don't even need the Steam Barrier, actually. Or I could stop here and then draw way more cards next turn. Let's do that, actually. Play Echo Form, not because I want to, but because I have no better choice. I guess that's fine. Sure. Does Akabeko add 8 for every frost generated? No. No, it does not. Doesn't Blizzard work with Boot? Yes, but only if it does at least 1 damage. If you play Blizzard for 0, Boot will not affect it. You have to have at least 1 Frost Orb channeled before you can get the Boot to boost the damage. Zero is less than 5? Well, I just did 0 damage to the Blue Slaver. Why didn't I deal 5? But what about now? Now I'm also dealing 0 damage to the Blue Slaver. We could double Barrage or double Glacier. I think let's double Barrage. Get the big baps. Seems good. Hey, you're welcome, Gek. Enjoy the dome keeping. Game is indeed addicting. Boot should work that way, yeah. Yeah, it should. Kunai with Choker is not really a thing. Hyper Beam is back. Amplify with Choker is definitely not a thing. Kunai might actually do something, though. Princess Haram, thanks for 40 months of support. What happened to the Coffin Lid game? I bounced off of that one. Knock on the Coffin Lid. It had some intriguing concepts, but the more I learned about how it worked, the less interested I got. So my interest faded pretty quick. Let's just draw 8 here with Confusion. It's like we have a real Snecko Eye. Ferox, thanks for 7 months of support. Heck yeah. Glacier. What bad card do I most wish was more playable? Flash, probably. Infinite Blades is also up there, yeah. Still, Chaos is kind of garbo. Recursion, sadly, kind of garbo. You'd think it'd be really good with a Frost Orb deck. I guess it kind of is, still. Alright, you can come along. Definitely don't want to take another energy from our next boss relic, though. Make you cheaper. Surprise shop. Oof. Probably still buy the bias cog, though, right? I mean, we've got Echo for it. Yeah, that's good. Hurts to not have the orange pellets, but there are other options. And quite frankly, the bias cognition is the strong half of bias cognition plus orange pellets. Healing to full anyway. This is fine. Why not take another energy from the boss chest? Because we're typically able to play 6 cards per turn anyway, as we now have enough zero-cost cards. That if we do want to do that many, it's not an issue. It's the short of it. Let's do Barrage Strike. Steam Barrier Defense. Yeah, for example, there, I was able to play 6 cards with my energy. So if I had more energy, what would I actually do with it? Not much. Please die. Dead Branch. Okay. And I owe the dad joke. I owe the chat a dad joke for Ferox too. Did you hear about the dog that got hired to work at a bank? He was recently promoted to branch manager. Recycle would be good normally with Dead Branch, but the Choker puts a bit of a kibosh on it. Choker ruins everything run? No, I think you mean Choker's the reason we're crushing everything currently. Try playing this deck with 3 energy and see how it goes. Good luck. Yo. Seems good. Could do a little bit of damage. Doesn't really matter. I benefit from saving the Akabeko only really if I use it on the barrage. Yeah, whatever. Hiya! My hand is full. Why is my hand full? Okay, please more frost. Save this for later. Echo Form not yet getting stolen. Feels kind of good. Playing 3 cards this turn might have been wise. Doesn't matter, we get the Echo Form anyway. Good luck. Has blessed us on this day. Okay, with Echo Form in play, this should be a pretty safe fight, although losing Glacier stings a bit. Super block with double reinforced body. I can't do a whole lot after that, though. If that's what I choose to do. I guess double cool-headed. This is what, 40 damage incoming? Double cool-headed into reinforced would take a bit, but not a lot. I play Bias Cognition right now. Do heat sinks, bias cog, machine learning, maybe. Although, we get 20 more blocks, so we don't full block currently. No, we'll wait. How good would Choker be with one more card? Definitely a bit better. It's not bad as it is, though, genuinely. Taking this fight kind of slow. Oh, well, that helps. Well, hold on. I full block first. $38 plus 15, 53. Oh, so close. I can if I don't play the buffer. Guess that's fine. Frog style with the prime sub and 2 years of support. Here we go. Play Blizzard for 45 damage. And start playing the bias cogs. Easy peasy. GG. Very clean fight for us. We've had first creative AI, but what about second creative AI? All for One seems kind of terrible with a choker, unfortunately. We could maybe take an Electro to make Reptomancer seem less threatening. I don't hate that, actually. Seems better than skipping. And we have non-energy options. We could double the effectiveness of potions, or I could take a curse and get 3 more relics. Common, uncommon, and rare. 3 relics does seem good. Yeah, a lot of the doubled potions are weird with Choker. Anything that makes a card, for example. Let's take Culling Bell. We get the Curse of the Bell and the Nunchaku, the Molten Egg, and the Turnip. Not necessarily amazing relics on their own, but just having more relics in total is definitely going to make the run a bit easier here. At least we hope. But yeah, definitely a little underwhelming there. Our path to start is chosen for us. Nothing to do but go upon it. Here's also a set of enemies that the Choker is good against. Or the, not Choker. Electrodynamics is good against. 18 plus 32, not enough. Maybe if the lightning orbs are agreeable. Guess I'll use our Essence of Steel here. Save at least 4. We don't get the lucky strike. And that's okay. You'd be kidding me. Well, that's what I get for playing the creative AI instead of using the pocket watch. That's tough. Ouch. Oh, even if I'd pocket watch, we would have bricked everything. That's even worse. Terrible. Yeah, always punished. No kidding. Good cards hiding firmly in the bottom here. The Biased and the Electro. Ouch. So that confirms our need to go to an early shop here. Darkness with a plus, you say? Actually, Heatsinks is pretty good card draw in a deck like this because Heatsinks is lots of card draw for only 1 card played. Just a pretty strict limit here. And given that I have Echo Form, I think it fits the bill. Question is, can we avoid getting kabonked by regular fights long enough for this to work? That is the question. Blocking becomes an increasing need here. Quite a kill. Rainbow would have worked there too, actually. If only I had noticed it. Alright, we're in the clear now. Yeah, is drawing 10 cards per turn good? Is having a 3rd Glacier Plus good? How about another creative AI? Give me more Glaciers, please, for my Blizzard deck. Thanks. It says green on it. And the Gremlin says 12 cards on it. Gremlin says have a Core Surge. I would very much love a freaking Core Surge Plus. Thank you, Gremlin. Hello? What a good day. What a champion. Don't want to zap. Instead, I don't want to zap. I do want another hologram, but I'm not allowed to have one. How kind. Heal to full in exchange for 12 of our max HP. A little tempting with the elite looming, but I'm not going to do it. I think with the pantograph and the meal ticket, we'd really prefer to have this health late game. Hope so, anyway. Could be that I've made a mistake. Definitely an option. That's not enough block. So what? Glacier, Compile, maybe have another card to work with. We can get Steam Barrier or Recursion, perhaps. Let's go with health. Do get Recursion. We do Go for the Eyes. Cool-headed Recursion. No. The pain. The pain. Currently full blocking. Let's just get you closer to death. That wasn't too bad. Hologram seems like a pretty reasonable card. It exhausts, which is a good thing. It blocks, which is kind of a good thing with the kunai. You can get an important card from the discard pile, which is definitely important. Sure. But can we defeat the Giant Head? Thankfully, it's not a Super Reptomancer. That's all I'm going to say. It's not a Super Reptomancer, and we got Echo Form on turn 1. So our odds here are looking pretty good. Great fight for Blizzard scaling. Please and thank you. Double Core Surge. Bias Cognition. Hologram. Bias Cognition. Could recycle here, but then I can't actually play anything. I guess I can get rid of a strike before I play the second biased. Alright, lots of focus. Very important here. Makes the rest of what's going to happen a lot easier. Why am I still here? Why are you still here? What do you mean, what am I still here? Why am I still here? How did I just clear the debuff from Biased? Using Artifact from the card Core Surge. Artifact negates the next debuff. That's how. Seems good. Could lose one of the buffer stacks here, but then we're completely fine. Heart caps at 74 damage per turn, fun fact. Or 70 base. It's got 4 strength, this one. But yeah, there is a cap to the Giant Head's damage. Sorry, not heart. Head. Giant Head. He's gone. Get the Emerald Key. We're offered an algorithm a little bit late. With Echo Form, we could do it, but seems unnecessary. Take the Whetstone. Upgrade Cold Snap and 1 strike. Well, we didn't die to the first elite. I think resting is a pretty good idea. Resting does seem good. Because we still could be fighting Reptomancer here. Indeed we are this time. But we got Electrodynamics on turn 1. You'll love to see it. Get blapped. Okay, don't hurt me, okay? Guess we should Biased Glacier. Kill all these orbs. Daggers. And I can hologram go for the eyes, and that's a full block. Might as well play all 3 for a kunai activation. Clean. Okay, this will buy us another turn. Hollow. Keep the beam cell going. That didn't buy me a turn. Whoops. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Blue Candle is pretty whatever. Potion of Capacity looks good, though. That can give us some more orb slots during the final battle against the Heart, which could matter quite a bit with the barrage and all our focus and such. Good Repto fight. We're in great condition now. We can also use the Blue Candle to get rid of that Curse of the Bell. Sometimes, although the limitations of the Pocket Watch and the Choker mean we usually won't. Really love getting 2 more cards on turn 1. That's our reward for skipping... What did we skip, anyway? We skipped some garbage, Act 1. I can't remember. Regal Pillow, that's right. Although I did just rest. That's fine. Probably. So yeah, I could play the Curse of the Bell, but I'd rather draw more cards next turn. I will draw the Pocket Watch. I did, yes. Yes. Thanks. That's true, actually. Go Capacitor, Seek, Frost Orb. Blizzard. Cute. Zavanavaz, thanks for the Prime sub and the 61 months. See, just get a new Echo form. Don't worry about it. What about Echo form? I heard you asking. Well, what about it? A lot more damage than I was prepared to deal with here. Oh my. This is Recursion, Hollow, Recursion, Reinforced. Spooky. We have to end this quick. So the Maul will do even more damage next time. Was double consume. Yeah, 20 by 5 now, but we can actually block that. Hilariously. Rob. Don't need another beam cell or another unupgraded hologram. Or a sweeping beam. We're clear to go this way. Recall and upgrade one card. So we'll see about that. Let's recall first. Be nice to upgrade a capacitor or something similar from the shop. Echo Form definitely proving hard to play here, right? We'd rather just play Glacier, surely. We don't take so much damage to the Jawworm. Missing the Electro does sting a bit, but I think it's not as bad as you might fear, thankfully. Oh, wait, no, I can play it now. Aha! Well, that's worth missing the draw for. We have to deal with 2 attackers. Not too bad, though, looks like. Alter Sunder kills one. Rob. Second Blessing of the Forge. Quaint. How's it going, Mozgon? Life's good. We have a promising run involving a Velvet Choker here. Normally a relatively difficult run to win the late game, or a relatively difficult relic to win the late game with, but I think we might have the requisite pieces here. How do we feel about the Abacus? Seems to me we're not likely to see the Abacus do a whole lot here. Heat Sinks wasn't the power I was looking to buy. Could maybe go for another Cool-Headed, but I've already got 3 Glaciers. And Cool-Headed and Cold Snap. I think I'll wait until the next shop. Plays all 4 form cards at the start of combat. Well, just the Deva form would make up for the minus energy, Saturni. Maybe a random form card at the start of each combat. Just one. All 4 would definitely be way too good. Is it possible to play 7 cards with shenanigans? No, the Choker is very hard to cheat. Only 216 gold? Wait, what about 100 more from Slime Boss? Or 80 more. That's not a horrible upgrade all, actually. I'm almost at full health as I am. But we don't have that many good upgrades, actually. Mostly the reinforced body and the cool-headed and such, but the really important stuff is already upgraded, so I think we'll take a rare relic here. Yeah, the only thing that counts, the only thing that lets you play more cards is Vault. Because you can take another turn. That's definitely cheating. You know, in a sense. But in another different, equally valid sense, it isn't cheating. Also. Thought about playing that barrage. But I don't wanna. So I won't. They just attacked, actually. It's fine. Emotion Chip. If we lost health during the previous turn, trigger the passive ability of all of our orbs at the start of the next turn. Now there's some actual synergy. Okay, if it's free, I'll take a cool-headed, by the way. Still like this Forge Pod a fair bit. Double your orbs, double your fun. We ever upgrade Echo Form? No, we have the Forge Pot, just in case. We should upgrade either Hologram or Go for the Eyes, or maybe Reinforced Body. Against Awakened One, I really like having Go for the Eyes upgraded. Very useful. Let's do that. Might have to play the Echo Form, we'll see. Although I do like Akabeko Barrage here. Hopefully makes my life a bit easier. Okay to take a bit of damage in this fight. We'll simply activate the Emotion Chip anyway, and we're healing 25 at the start of the next boss fight. So getting rid of a bird is, I think, totally worth it. Bird nerd. I'm blocking. You need to die soon. Soon. Let's do it this way then. I'm slightly afraid of that. Only slightly, though. You're dead next turn guaranteed, so all is well. In fact, we perfectly block this, so it's fine. Okay, now we should start using the pocket watch to draw. Did we lose Echo Form? We did. Echo Form is not needed for this fight, although it would have been convenient. I will play this. Certain random powers, like Capacitor, are worth playing here. We don't have to play the ones that aren't good. Seems all right. $100 block. Close enough to it. Spooky. Bugs with the prime sub. Thank you, thank you. 117. That's a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. Now we can play all the remaining powers. It's 40, okay. Big number. Kaboom. GG. Next up is Slug Boy. And I've got Echo Form turn 1. It's gonna hurt though. Echo Form seems important though. No. Next turn looking scary-ish. Only play one more card. Let's play none more. Please stop debuffing me. It's very spooky when you do that. It's a little scary. Hologram can fetch Go for the Eyes and Glacier. That looks pretty good. Oh no, the random card gets added first. Heck. I was wondering about that. Well, rip Glacier. Terrible. Oh. Dead Branch. Looking better though. Let's go ahead and double buffer. I'm a little bit afraid here. now we're cooking. 3 random powers per turn. Should go somewhere pretty quick. So I hope so. Might even be able to do this without playing any more attacks. That'd be, well, no, I'd rather play Core Surge twice here, right? Yeah, now we're safe to end turn repeatedly here. Which means we should get more stuff. Or, Nunchaku procs. Fine. Just die now, in fact. All right, we're on to Act 4 here. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread. We fell throughout the room. We deal 2009 damage. Decent year as long as you weren't hunting for a job. And we should get a full heal at the shop, so we are able to upgrade one more time. Relatively low base energy, which is actually making the dual cast upgrade look good. Could also upgrade the draw of maybe Cool Headed or something, but I'm eyeing dual cast here. For that discounts. Quaz in with a prime sub and 18 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Ancient Potion looks pretty valuable. That's probably better than a Forge Potion. With the whole bias cog thing. You know? Tori might have been nice. Question for me is, do we Orrery or do we card remove? Dupe Pot's also really strong, actually. Although I don't actually have that many good dupe targets. If I was going to remove a card, it would just be one strike. And you know what? That would make things a lot easier. Let's just do a little bit of consistency here, rather than gambling on the Orrery. I think we have the pieces that we need. Although the Shield and Spear might be a little tricky, the Pantograph can help make up for that, if they do prove troublesome. Which can definitely make playing Echo Form turn 1 seem like a good idea. Yeah, let's just go Echo Form, Steam Barrier. We take a bunch. But we draw 8 cards next turn, and with the first card doubled, I think we'll be able to deal with everything else that heads our way. We take less than 25. Yeah, we can double Glacier here. Seems imperative. And then probably playing the Electrodynamics is also a good idea. So that we can get Lightning Orbs that hit both of them. And then we perfectly full block. Don't play Zap because I want to draw 8 more cards. Our focus might be gone, but is it? What if I just did this? Yeah, we are losing focus quickly. Part's a bit scary. Only a bit, though. What we do want to do is kill the spear pretty quickly here. We can double sunder it next turn. Provided we can do some damage this turn. Hologramming the Core Surge, also looking admittedly pretty good at this time. Spooky. And I do get bonus energy this turn as well. Definitely spooky. Yeah, I would really like to retain my focus next turn, huh? We can get Hollow on Core Surge and what? Maybe I double Recursion. Hollow Core Surge. Let's do that. That also makes 2 more Frost Orbs. Static Discharge could definitely save us here. Although I like the idea of playing Creative AI. We can do both, right? We're already full blocking this, so I can do Creative AI and Static Discharge. Oh yeah, we're also not going to block the focus down. We're going to block this. Happy about that. Trouble. I sense trouble. Concerning. Yeah, we're going to lose all this focus really fast, unfortunately. Dang. I single Glacier here. We'll block 21 plus 24. Right, I get 10 from Glacier, 11 from this Evoking, 24 from 3 Orbs. That's 45. This would be... a bit more, but then I'm playing 4 cards, so I'd rather just double Glacier Loop, right? Yeah. 3. Yeah, if we can't kill Spire Spear soon, we're in really big trouble here. Spooky. This is only 40 in reality. Yeah, getting stuck in somewhat of a defensive loop, but that is what Blizzard is meant to get us out of, eventually. Will it in practice do that, though? I'm not so sure. I think I need to break the Pocket Watch this turn. We're not getting super attack next turn, and I want to apply Vulnerable here. So I'm going to go Beam Cell. Although get the Beam Cell. Beam Cell. Turn around. Reinforced Body. Blizzard twice. Dead. There we go. Guess I could have Echo Formed first. Just have more Frost. And we're, again, basically out of focus, but it shouldn't matter too much. I certainly hope not. Hmm. Can do Go for the Eyes, Cold Snap, too. I think I'd rather just draw 8, though. We can reinforce body. Good. Not going to be able to win without playing attacks, though. So my orbs have -8 focus now. We'll strike. We lose the Nunchaku. That's probably fine. But it's really important here that we got through this fight with both potions intact and full HP, because Pentagraph will heal us back to completely full. That was kind of the goal here. We even get a boat thingy to help out on turn 1, and a Seek to help us find the Echo form more quickly. Equilibrium could do similarly useful things, but definitely want Seek here. It's not that good with Choker, but again, just being able to Seek for Echo form early, huge deal. So here we are in the heart fight with full HP. We did get turn 1 Echo form and turn 1 Core Surge. So we can block the vulnerable here, which probably is a good idea. Yeah, what I'm going to do, not play it? Yeah, no way. No reason not to drink this, right? I don't have the Ornithopter. No. One more energy wouldn't have mattered much here. I'll play the Go for the Eyes just to increment the Nunchaku by 1 and deal 5. Don't play any more cards. Heart debuff is, I think, Vuln, Weak, Frail. Yeah, Frail is last. Echo form in play. We can seek for Bias Cog after I double Cold Snap. That's a good way to start surviving. Definitely our first priority is to stay alive. If I double Cold Snap, seek Bias Cog, play Bias Cog, I can still play Creative AI after that, which is kind of a huge deal. Then we have Creative AI in play. We have Bias Cog in play. We have decent block for this turn. And we get Emotion Chip for next turn. So we'll lose maybe 30, 40 health, but then we should be fine. Hopefully. Cute. Not looking to amp, though. Beat of Death does trigger Emotion Chip, but we don't get the benefit once per instance of damage, just once total. I can play this, too. Let's do that. Get rid of this for 3. Meteor Strike, huh? Okay, down to 22 health. Not great, but not bad. And now we just want to scale as high as possible, basically. This is good to play. Might as well. Take Beat of Death on purpose here. This does more damage. Already drawing 7 base per turn. We get 50 block right now, meaning I can never get hurt by this. Use an artifact, please. Now the loop will prevent us from taking more chip damage, hopefully. Discharge is another good thing to have in play for later. One copy should be fine. Some damage down here. Part's going to scale up damage pretty quick, but we have our late game scaling locked in as well. We're not afraid. In fact, amplify electrodynamics. Maybe some lightning here. Thunderstrike. Wait, that does a lot of damage. It's more than Blizzard. Hello? Strike dummy, of course. 6x15 is kind of nasty, though. Currently, we're blocking 66. Incoming damage is 90. That's a bit much, don't you think? Maybe double barrage, reinforced body. We do have static discharge to save us from the hits. Let's do some damage here. Seems good. Alright, hit me. Take 3? Yeah, take 3. And then we activate the emotion chip. Just putting us in good position to kill this thing outright next turn. Should be highly welcome. Let's try to get it below 200 on this turn. We can kill it next turn. Sure looks like they're dead. 8x15, huh? How about double Blizzard? Wait. Yeah, how about double Blizzard? And one more time. GG. BG.
If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next, and don't forget to follow on Twitch to watch the content live. Click the link in the description below.